So we at the foundation provide grants and scholarships to the community. We started dreaming about what would it look like to give high schoolers $25,000 and have them decide how to spread the good with that money. So that's where the Youth Grantmaking Council came from. So each student will get $500 that they have to select an organization from a list. And then as a group, they're going to have to decide of the 5 that we did site visits for that will be receiving more funding, how do you want to distribute that other $21,000? We're hoping that they will have some impassioned discussions about all of the different factors that go into grant making. And we're hoping that they will really have to be very thoughtful with the way that they distribute the money.
Beginning of the day, we got together, kind of hung out, kind of had the introductory stuff, got to know everyone, and then we went out on a visit.
We went to Delta Park and met with Gloria and some of her friends from her coffee talk.
It was really cool just to see how the community banded together to create this place.
I'm sure through putting this together, they became just a family.
And then we went to the escape room, and that was another very big team building thing, and it was very fun and engaging. And yeah, and then we came back and we talked about the grant making process and how that works and everything, and we got to do like a trial run of looking at organizations to donate money to and how that will work.
Every morning when we show up, we play games and we look at grant proposals for the places that we're going to get an idea of what the nonprofit does and how they operate.
Today we're going to Whale, which is an organization that helps kids with IEPs and takes care of them during the day when their parents can't help them. They help kids in class, and they have a recess, and they do it's kind of like a school but for kids with IEPs.
I think WELL is one of the better nonprofit organizations just because how they provide more care for the disabled children. They tend to take care and give more focus, and they get that more one-on-one help. They have more time to open up and express themselves, to get more comfortable, which then goes on and leads to them being more comfortable to interact and to ask for things and help because they're getting that one-on-one emotional help. And they're just providing a safe space for these children to come and belong and spend their day.
Let's go work out.
After lunch today, we went to the organization called Fire Mindset Reps. So in the beginning, we started off as going into the classroom and us learning on helping teens better themselves with fitness, but helping their mental health, better ways to regulate their emotions. But that's also what we got to do today. We got to be involved in exactly how they would do it. They created this program to help the students outside to be able to better their life skills, and to that's why they go to juvenile detentions, because that's a place where there's troubled kids, and the kids need better ways of regulating their emotions or their actions as well.
We are going to visit the Weld County Food Bank as well as the Sava Center. I anticipate us putting foods in bags and kind of packing them and experiencing what volunteers help with. See you there.
We went through a little showdown of what goes on and what the food bank does, and then we ended up packing pinto beans into bags and getting them ready for delivery. I found it fascinating that they had 4 to 5 actual programs that you are eligible or you could be eligible for. It ranges from elders to kids to adults to homeless. Could just be day ones, it could be summer ones. It was such a big range. We're leaving the food bank, going to Saba.
It was an enjoyable experience, although it did focus on some heavier topics. They are an organization that focuses on assault and harassment, and especially for them being the only one here in Weld County that does what they do, they are very vital. That way that people who might have to travel far can get it here where they can close by in the county.
Today we're going to the Community Grief Center, and we're going to tour the place and then look over the grant proposals and make a decision.
Today at the Grief Center, we got to learn about what exactly the organization does, how they help the youth with understanding their feelings, and how they are getting out to the community and how they provide their resources to the youth. They want to be a support system to those experiencing grief. When we get back, we will be doing some research on all of the programs that we've been looking at, and we have to finalize our decisions for the funding process.
I think it's definitely going to be difficult. They're all doing like such good things, and you don't want to say less money to this person because that just already is like, oh man.
At the end of the day, we do need to make a choice, and that is tough.
We all agreed equally, and we did have like the same ideas. I really was happy about that because it did make decision making a little bit easier. I am really grateful to have been a part of this.
I think I was able to grow a lot, and I think I really appreciate being given this opportunity.
The work that these people do is amazing, and I think we often take for granted this kind of thing, and we look at it and it's like, oh yeah, it's volunteer work, and oh yeah, these programs exist. But when you're actually there and you get to see how much time people put in to helping kids and adults and just helping people in the community, and they enjoy doing it, and it's so inspiring to see.
So for our last day of our nonprofit organization program, we got to hand out these big checks, and we got to see the expressions and the faces, and we got to help out our organizations, and it was really lovely today. We just got to take pictures and thank all of our nonprofits for having us, and we ended it off at the Link Library today, and we got to show all of our families and all of our friends and all of our Weld County community people that were helping us in our program. We got to show them what we're doing today. We made a video, we got to connect, we got to have laughs, and it was just a good way to end the program and end the day, and I hope the program continues to go on and to help other organizations grow in the future.